You said you will shoot better if you take one of our safety gun courses and maybe save taxpayers money.
And I'll tell you right now, you know, somebody breaks in your house in Santa Rosa County and you shoot and kill them, the chances of them reoffending after that are zero, and we like those odds.
Now, of course, there were scores of people who were like, oh my gosh, and clutching their pearls and saying, how could you say something like that as a sheriff? And I'm like, how could no other sheriffs be saying the same thing if their job and duty is to protect people or empower them to protect themselves? I think more sheriffs should have this attitude as far as I'm concerned. But we do live in a time where people like to politicize absolutely everything, including our police officers. And thus you have a swath of sheriffs who actually play politics instead of play protect the people. Anybody want to take a guess though? What happened after the sheriff said what he said? I'll let him tell you what happened.
Since that press conference, we haven't had any home invasions, and it's been over a year, so it's kind of odd.
I don't know why people like to overcomplicate the crime issue in this country. It's not that hard. Have a well-trained police force who doesn't play politics and empower the citizens to take their self-defense into their own hands so that there is a symbiotic relationship between the people and the police, and then the crime will plummet. It's really honestly that simple. The police should be helping the people empower themselves to defend themselves because they understand the reality of their job. They can't get everywhere all the time in time. And because of this, if you're being rational with yourself, if you're being honest with yourself as a police officer, you would realize the people are gonna have to take their safety into their own hands, much like this sheriff has done and has spoken on and has said.